like this. Now, Wesley James' edition is he pinky pull down, spreads, comes apart, and instead of just coming back and doing it over and over and getting to the point where it looks like that, and then you have to reverse count the aces, Wes has a great idea of doing the move and then readjusting this card, going, look, they all turn face down, bringing it to the top. So now that eliminates the reverse count. So now when you do the pinky pull down, okay, the cards rotate in the natural order so you don't have to do the reverse count. Now this is very important. When you do the pinky pull down and the flip, the top and bottom card go into your left hand. My right hand, again, because I'm lefty, but your left hand. That's always goes like that. It's very important. And then your left hand always goes on top of your right hand. But remember, again, I'm backwards, so my right hand will go on top of my left hand. But your left hand on top of your right hand. Very important for the placement. All right? So that's the move. On top. Same thing. This move happens 6 times in a row. Now remember the last one, just like that. Now you're in this position, they're all face up or they're face down, whichever way you want to do it. Now you're going to do the same thing, pinky pull down, and now you've got 3 cards right here. You're going to do a triple lift. Turn it face down and go, look, if that one turns face down, remember there's 3 cards, if that one turns face down, as you come back, as this hits perfectly square, you're going to go right into the move. And then they all turn face down. So at speed it looks like this. So that goes face up, well then they all go face up. Okay? Remember, pinky pull down, reverse spread, flip, and that's it. On the original Cooking with Lee Asher, over my shoulder, it's a really nice view, and that's the Asher twist. Well, that's Cooking with Lee Asher. Well done. Thanks for joining us. Don't leave yet, because right after this, we have the original Cooking with Lee Asher in its entirety. So stick around, see if you can catch all the inside jokes and funny, crazy things that Steve and I came up with. And, oh, don't forget, have fun. See you later. I'm Lee Asher. Hi, I'm Lee Asher, and you're going to be cooking with me today. Now, before we start, we need some condiments. Did I say that right? Oh, okay, good. Yeah, I need some special ingredients for some tasty magic, so follow me. Okay, I just have to open up the fridge, and let's see, I want, one of these. Oh, that one of these. You're gonna need a pinch of this. And, wait a minute, where are they? No, that's not it. Wait a minute. Hold on. No, they might be on the door. Hey, come on, it's over here. Where is it? Last ingredient. Maybe up here. Well, that's not it. Ah, that's what I need. Alright, Mr. Fingers, would you do me a favor and take the deck? Well, here, let me make it not brand new. If you would, take the deck, shuffle it up, if you would, please. Mr. Fingers, ladies and gentlemen. Perfect. Couldn't have done it better myself. Thank you, Mr. Fingers. I'm going to try something impromptu. We're going to take, and I'm going to take 3 prediction cards out. That's 1. 2 and 3. 3 prediction cards. And Mr. Fingers, again, with your help, would you just go ahead and put your finger on any card, okay, any card. But before you do that, let me explain, these are 3 of a kind. What I'd like you to do is touch the 4th, and hopefully you will. So here we go. This one right here, Mr. Fingers? Okay. This is what we'll do, is I'll take and I'll separate the deck, making it face up, and your card you touch face down. You're not going to believe this. Hopefully it should match. Thank you very much, Mr. Fingers. Okay, now time for the explanation. What you do is you get yourself a deck of cards. It can be brand new or old, and you hand it to the spectator and they shuffle. They can shuffle as good as they want. It doesn't matter, because you do the setup after they get the cards back. The setup on this is you turn the deck over and you're looking through the cards. Now this is what the spectators see. They see the back of the cards. What you are looking at the front. I'm going to show you the front view. You see the first card is the 5 of hearts. That's the first card on the bottom. You're going to look for the other 3 5s. So what you do is you run down and you up jog 1. That's the first 5. Then you find the second 5. And then the third 5. And you know the last one's on the bottom. So what you do is then you strip them out and you lay them on the table and you say, those are my 3 prediction cards. Now what's going to happen is you're going to ask the spectator to touch any card. Now this is what's going to happen. As they touch a card, Mr. Fingers, would you please touch any card? Okay. As they touch a card, what you're going to do with this pack, the pack in your left hand, okay, you're going to kick the bottom card, which is the 5, you're going to kick it out as this comes back. Okay, so it looks like this. You've kicked it out now, as you can see. Can you see I've kicked it out? And your fingers are going to grab a hold of it. That's your right hand fingers. Just enough, so it kind of dangles there. See it dangling there? Okay. So again, they touch a card, say this one, you out, bring it back. Now what you're going to do is you're going to use it kind of like a lever. As it flips, it snaps itself back up. So it's a retention. So it, like that. You see how it adds itself? Watch right here. As it adds itself. But real fast, you don't see it. Okay? Now you're in this position. You've just forced the bottom card. You out jog it all the way to the top. You square this pack up and flip it face up. So now you have a face-up deck and 1 face-down card, the forced card. And you remove it, and then you show you've matched. And that's it. The next effect I'm going to show you is a color change. It's a variation off of Ross Bertram's color change. I call it the revolutionary change. And it looks something like this. And that's it. The explanation. What you need, if you want to get a color change, well, let's say the kings, for example, you need a red king and a black king. One on top. One goes into Tenkai palm. Okay? This is Tenkai. Okay? You can see it's a variation of a Tenkai like this. Okay. So you start out, you have to watch your angles, that's important. Okay? I start out from the hip, it's very casual, very natural, and I go straight to the deck. And I pick it up. That is the king. Now this is, I'm going to give you the back. This is what it's going to look like from the back. Okay? The audience is right here. Okay? Over in this area. Audience, show yourself. There you go. That's the audience. So this is the angle you're going to see from this side. Okay, you're going to show it. Then you're going to put it back into your hand just like this. As you put it back in your hand, you switch them, kind of like a top change. And it goes in. So real fast, it looks like this. It's from here to here. Okay, now front angle is from here to here. That's what it looks like from the front angle. Okay, and again, it's just from here to here. Tricks. Watch closely. 4 coins. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 coins and a deck of cards. And in the deck we're going to use 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 coins, 4 cards, and some magic. Watch close. I'm going to do this real slow. Here we go. This is the first coin. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. That's the first coin to jump. The next coin, watch it, there it is, because there it goes. And the last coin, this is a fun one, watch. Actually, I'm going to do this not on the mat. I'm going to do it away from the mat. So you can see it up here. Watch. 1, 2, 3. It vanishes to under the card. And that's the major. Okay, this is the explanation. This is what you need. All of this. You need some wax. You need an X-Acto knife. Do that again. There we go. X-Acto knife. And the Jack of Hearts. Now these 3 cards go into the deck. And you need 5 coins. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, and that's 5. 5 coins. Now, this is what you do. This is your pre-setup. The audience doesn't see this. First thing you do is you get yourself the Jack of Hearts out of the deck. And you make a small incision starting right here, right not in the middle, but a little below the middle of the Jack, and you cut along up to his hair, right up to his hair. You can get a close-up of this. You start right here. Okay, and you cut to his hair, and then from his hair, you cut back to right here, and then you cut up a little. So what you've now made is a cut in the card like this, so everyone can see. And that's big enough for a coin to fit in and slide through. Okay? That's the second gimmick. There's another gimmick that you're doing, is that's the addition of the 5th coin. And what you do is you get some wax, make it into a little ball, a little piece of wax, stick it right on the back of the spade, on the back of the bicycle, or wherever you're doing it, put it right in the center, and then you take a coin and you stick it to the back and tap it down so it sticks. Okay. So now, in essence, you have a card with a hole in it and a 5th coin added to the back of the deck. Your setup is the Jack goes 3rd from the top face up. The deck goes in face up. Okay. Now, this is how you start the trick. You put all of the 4 coins on top of the 5th glued or waxed down coin, and you move this out of the way, and you're ready to go. You talk about how the coins, the 4 coins that you're going to use, 1, 2, 3, and 4 coins. Now don't flash this because that's still here. Put that down. You're going to do a matrix.